shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Ball finds his running back. It's Jawar Jordan. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Dell with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time right. Schultz with the catch. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Play made by E.J. Speed.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Gets this to Woods. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Christian Harris on the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Hauled in by Downs. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Putting the tight end in motion. They're going Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
And he gets him around 6 there. Play made by E.J. Speed.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun now, 1st round. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Colts will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the gun, Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling run. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is a nice gain. That stopped at the 47. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Still on his feet. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Play action with Richardson. He beams one deep right side. It is caught at the 20. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the gun, Stroud. He's on the move. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him. altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Taylor makes the catch. Continuing to move past the 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Now Richardson to throw. This one finds Taylor. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At their 48-yard line.
Richardson now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Pittman's got it. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And the unlikely fake works. Look at this. He's in for the 2-point conversion, and we are tied. Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Return starts at the 3. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Taylor trying the left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Richardson on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down. The Texans set to punt. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Straight ahead with Taylor. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Christian Harris on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Stays in the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Can't hit the check down to his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his man down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Oh, the football's loose. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Throwing on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt goes 63 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. Play action with Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Doesn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing now, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a run with Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Taylor again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and short. He's taking the option right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Certainly drop these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. First down play, and that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gets everything he has under this throw. Torn down, and it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie rookie. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Another shot for Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14. So we're through 3 here. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Taken in by Pierce. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Complete over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he'll get it up to the 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Stroud off the play fake. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the gun, Stroud. That throw behind his intended target. This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Stroud. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans now within one score in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 now. He finds Woods. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Texans' 46-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. He's got Pierce. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the draw, this is Taylor. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Gets this one to Pierce. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Houston calls its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Running with Taylor. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right? Decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
A 20-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Here we go.
Now to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that's sure.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. To throw. Forced out to his right. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And that's covered up by the Colts, and that should be our final highlight from this one.
Hey, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.